Alright, what's up? This thing started at like 5 a.m. our time, and
Ah,
it's like almost 1 p.m. for us. We went to bed at around 12. I'm not 12, sorry. We slept for about 12 hours. We went to bed at around
3, 4, okay?
oh, and so not 12 hours. I'm crazy. Yeah, we went to bed around like 3 or 4 o'clock, and yeah, we're way late watching this. Let's see what happens. PlayStation event.
PlayStation 5?
I don't think they're going to talk too much about 5. It's going to be about games, I think. Maybe PS5 games, but not the console though. I think they said. Ooh, it's my boy Crash.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious
yeah.
villains, Neo-Cortex and Dr. Entropy have finally
So they're
escaped their
retconning
interdimensional prison,
the Wrath of
an
Cortex?
scientist-sized hole in the universe. Now they've got their eyes set on not only simply conquering this dimension, but all dimensions. And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day. Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series in over a decade. So for us at Toys for Bob, we felt that it was important to reintroduce longtime fans, as well as new players, to this amazing franchise.
Heck yeah, looks fun.
First, we made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforming that we all fell in love with.
It's gonna be so good.
And then, we wanted to introduce exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today. Let's start with Insanity Beach. This is where Crash's adventure first started, and where we pick things up again
So
in Crash
in
4.
Japan, the Wrath of
Definitely
Cortex
been
is called
changes
Crash
since we
Bandicoot
first saw
4.
Insanity Beach all those years ago.
So it's
Throughout
like they're
Crash
retconning
4,
it,
You'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style.
which is probably for the better.
Games wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired those original games, all while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring dimensions to explore.
Look at Aku, he's all crazy
Throughout
looking.
Crash 4, you'll see wide open new
Coco!
vistas, new character models,
She's cute.
and lots of expressive animations.
Yeah.
And with all of that, also comes new additions to the platforming, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zip line as well.
Oh,
In
this
the
looks
original
fun.
trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain moments in the game where Crash would change outfits. Think Crash wearing a biker jacket when riding a motorcycle. That seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon. So we have loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you can earn and wear throughout the game.
That's fun.
These skins are totally cosmetic and a fun way to express yourself while playing the game. And just to be clear, there's
Yeah.
no MTX here.
Costumes and
Skins
shit.
are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna be selling them
Crash
for.
4 also introduces the Quantum
Just in
Masks,
general.
the powerful protectors of time and space. Crash and Coco will need their assistance throughout the game to tackle the crazy challenges that we're going to be throwing at the player.
Maybe that's
Whether
not
it's
Aku
Ika
Aku.
Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly flip your center of
Ika
gravity at the
Ika?
press
Is
of
that
a
what it
button.
said?
Kapunawa, who allows you to slow down the world around you. Or Lonnie Lowly, who allows you to phase shift elements in and
Well,
out
that's
of
Lonnie
existence.
Lowly.
Bending
Sounds very
the rules of
Hawaiian, I like it.
reality And altering your environment with these new masks is a must. We also can't wait to talk to you about the fourth mask, Akano, but that's gonna have to wait for another day. What we can tell you today, though, is that Crash isn't the only character you get to take control of during this adventure. For starters, you can play the entire game as Coco. Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco.
Cool.
It was also very important for us that she take a more prominent role in the story this time as well. But that's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure, so that they can provide their own fresh perspectives and new gameplay. Here you can see that you'll be taking control of Neo-Cortex.
What?
He's all about using his blaster to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through
What,
Kratos'
dude? Dingo Dial?
Repeat.
That's crazy.
You get to play as Dingo Dial in Crash 4. Now, a lot has changed in the years since we
What?
last saw Dingo Dial. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner. Unfortunately
What?
for
So he's
Dingo,
not a bad guy
fortunately
anymore.
For us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension. Finally,
Other
there's one more
dimension
surprise
is bad
I'm
at this
Oh,
point.
wow, look at
excited
this.
to show you today. The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials or
Oh,
discovering
wow,
all the
this
hidden
looks
secrets.
really cool.
For Crash 4, We wanted to bring something brand new to the table, so we teamed up with our friends at Beanox to create a brand new style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode. It's our souped-up, bumpa-berry-fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspective shifted, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the experience.
That's
One
cool.
dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see their path forward. We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie, with the overcranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well. Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature that is going to give every player, especially the completionists out there, a reason to revisit each level again to see what new and exciting experiences in store for them. So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and time-bending madness
October,
on
dang!
October 2nd.
This looks fun.
That's cool.
It's soon.
Today's State of
Ah!
Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR, and some new PS5 gameplay too. We open the show with an all-new look at Crash 4, It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd. Now let's keep the party going with the
Ooh.
latest from IO Interactive.
I never played Hitman. I remember watching one of the movies, or the movie. I don't know if there's only one, but I watched a movie called Hitman, and it seemed pretty cool. I forgot the story though.
I didn't watch. Hitman is like the modern days
Besides, this is your big day. You should mingle, have fun.
assassin.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Kinda.
My art speaks for itself. Well, I have to go. I'll call you when I get back to New York.
Yeah, it does seem like that. It's like Assassin's Creed, but modern day. You are an assassin. See?
It's interesting. First person.
I don't know if the game is first person or not. It's just a trailer. We'll see. I think the other games maybe are not first person mode because I haven't played them, so I don't remember. But
No, it's a VR.
oh, that's kind of neat. Well, in that case, yeah, it will be first person and in 3D.
Uncharted.
Yeah,
I'm too.
I wish. I love Uncharted. I want more, you know.
Safe puzzle. Wow. You're cute.
Oh, it's... Keep it safe. Keep it hidden. Keep it safe. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Life is strange.
Yeah, right. With graphics like this.
Rewind the time. It's interesting.
Oh, I know. Wasn't that Braid? I never played this, but I know that character and I know this gameplay. Yeah, it is Braid. See?
So it's like the back time for like this.
So just
We are happy to announce Braid Anniversary
a little
Edition.
remastered there for the
It's
game.
the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern high resolutions.
Many areas have been
Hand
re-envisioned to
repainted,
make them more
cool.
unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than 9 pixels for each
Oh,
pixel
wow.
in the original game. There are new animations for smoother motion,
Improved sound and music to enhance the mood, and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual art.
we plan to make it the most detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Braid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
That's kind of cool.
The
PS5.
Pathless is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island. Let's take a quick tour in this new footage captured from PS5.
Hi everyone, this is Matt Nava from Giant Squid. I'm excited to share more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless. The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast
cool.
forest.
It looks
You play
cool.
as the Hunter. The Hunter is a master of archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape. Fluid,
Ooh, this looks
dynamic
fun.
movement is at the core of the Pathless. So the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not
I love
going
that you
down
don't have to
sights.
stop to shoot.
This design was critical to making it possible to shoot even while moving
Oh,
fast
wow.
and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the Hunter herself. With help from the eagle,
They make you
can
dash
even fly.
fast.
The bond between the Hunter and the eagle is central in the Pathless. You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping. Make sure you pet the eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition.
Huh. Kawaii
You'll
man.
find secrets all over the island, if you know where to look. Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the eagle's ability to flap. You will also discover larger puzzles to solve in ancient structures.
You can only think about Zelda? Hey, I'll take many more games like this, you know?
I didn't see any monster though.
The Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open-world games, there's no map. Instead, the Hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been. Getting to higher vantage points will let you see further with spirit vision.
It's pretty cool.
Giant cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the eagle.
Show me a boss fight.
I know, right? I think it's coming.
Don't let my ego die. Come on.
Stay still in the light to avoid detection.
How are you good about
No, if you stay still here.
You won't be able to take on the cursed spirits until you've returned light to the obelisks.
They said you can't until you do this.
When the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle.
Yeah.
The hunter and eagle will have to defeat the cursed spirits to bring light back to the world.
That's cool.
I hope you've enjoyed this overview of The Pathless.
I would probably
We've
love
only
this game.
scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover. The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. I guess that'll be a launch title for PS5. This is holiday 2020.
Next up, let's see what's in store
What?
for Spelunky 2.
Spelunky 2.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky.
I played. He died.
For Spelunky 2,
I played the first
I
one,
wanted
it's
to
pretty
make
fun.
sure we made something that got old fans excited and also brought in new players. It was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place. So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family, and even strangers on the internet. That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game together. And I also wanted to include that feeling of community into Spelunky 2 itself to make sure that the game felt welcoming even though it's difficult. In
Oh,
Spelunky
jeez.
2, when you do runs and discover new characters,
Sacrifice
you'll
other
also be
people.
building an in-game community and family. I designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to explore and interact with it in lots of new ways. For example, you'll be able to ride turkeys and find hidden passageways. And you'll have to choose between branching paths as you make your way deeper into the caves. As a result, the stories players create will have much more texture to them. Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting runs that don't even go past the first area. In Spelunky 1, runs often centered around the shops and how you chose to interact with them. So in Spelunky 2, we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced and exciting. And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you. Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will take to find the deepest secrets. But I think the great thing about Spelunky is that the deepest secrets are the ones that even I don't know about. And there are lots of new things to play with that I hope players can use to push past the boundaries of what we, as the developers, know about the game. I have two types of favorite stories from Spelunky fans. First are when people are genuinely surprised by something that happened in the game.
Oh my god.
And second, the ones where people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer. These are the stories I wanted to expand upon in Spelunky 2. They're really what guided my design choices. After releasing Spelunky, I knew there was a lot more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when Spelunky 2 comes out, I want players to experience what we experienced making it. That feeling that there's something special there waiting for you to discover it. A big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2.
Ooh.
It's been a long journey, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Thanks.
Looks fun. Jeez. Yep.
We've got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you, starting with a closer look at
Ooh.
Genshin Impact.
This does look cool. Tech otakus save the world.
I like it.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Zelda. It's another Zelda. Everything's Zelda. It's freaking Zelda. This is. We got different abilities though. That's kind of cool.
I summon thee.
Zelda, though. Everyone was doing.
Is this the same like series or developer that made that Zelda clone and everyone got pissed off at them? See if they have the paraglider.
I deal in death.
Online?
If you cannot bring yourself to kill, speak my name.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Huh? Think you can get away? Time for takeoff!
Okay. I mean, it looks fun though.
Sentient filth. I claim your mind for the Void Armada. Gods have squealed for my mercy.
What is this?
Who are you?
Looks
to
interesting
stand
already.
in the way of my vengeance?
Ooh. It's a beat 'em up. Dude, this looks cool already.
This ambition of yours, what a waste of stardust.
Oh, that looks fun.
Go all out or go home, Emperor.
Its art style is freaking cool.
Really unique.
I'm not done yet.
You should have remained dead.
Aeon? Aeon must die? That looks really cool. I want to play that. That looks really cool. I don't know, Mutation M?
That's how it's on this.
It had like Chinese and Japanese in the background. Looks interesting. Actually, it looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool.
It's time to talk Bug Snacks. Let's check out
Bug
gameplay
Snacks?
footage
This
captured
again?
from PS5.
My invitation is open.
This
Come
game.
join me on the island of Bug Snacks.
I won't buy the game.
Wow.
Don't worry.
That's your new lead? Another monster hunt? Elizabeth Megafig is a two-bit con artist. Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense. I swear, if you chase this bug snack story, you're out of a job!
You're the journalist! Lisbeth said you'd be coming. There's a bug snack right over there. Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
Stranger, I could use your help. This bunger goes wild for ketchup. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
I want you to use that journalistic instinct to find out what my favorite bug snack is. And feed it to me, Obs.
How's my little sprout doing? He misses Papa? Oh, of course he does. Well, I have a few prototype traps that I could put to use.
You're pretty good at stuff, and nobody hates you yet. Catch bug snacks and bring everybody back to Snacksburg.
So they eat them, huh?
Yeah, they just want to eat the bugs.
Say you do find these bug snacks and make it back alive. You just might keep your job. Now get going and try not to fall off a cliff.
This game is so weird.
There's a lot
I bet
more
you it's going to be
in
insanely
store. Let's start with
popular.
an update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
Ooh, VR.
The Force is strong with you.
Yeah.
You must stop Vida.
I don't understand why you never mentioned that you had the Force.
I think, was there a demo for this? Because I remember watching my friend stream a demo for what I think was this, but not sure. I just remember he was fighting Vader. It might not have been this, but I'll have to ask him. This looks cool though. We don't have VR though. Dreamcast? Dude, don't tease me like that. What, it's a Sony. It's not Sega. Oh, is it Control too?
It is Control.
Control expansion 2. Oh, it's an expansion. Oh, okay. It's not quite a new game yet. What's this? Oh, what? What? Okay. I guess that's a game. Yeah, I'm not really into games like this.
Still game, huh? But we do
You and me?
different type too.
Yeah.
Yes, you and me.
It's kind of cute. Oh, auto chess.
Bathroom. Ladies' bathroom. Lady gotta go to bathroom. Sims.
Oh, I remember there was a game like this a while back. But like it involved shooting, like getting killed, and like you had to use this to escape. I think I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. This is really creative. What? This is really cool.
Or I'm not that smart enough.
Same. Same. Hey, it's a Game Boy. Like a modded Game Boy.
Boy. You finished it.
The pedestrian? Huh. Interesting.
I'm gonna call it the Ronnie Man.
Now let's take a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
Heck yeah. Show me!
Forest shadows.
Joking.
Ghosts.
Bug snacks?
Running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
Looks cool. This
They count, ration,
I don't know.
manipulate.
Is this the one we watched on Twitter? It's a different trailer though.
Taken everything from those they claim to protect. Authority and steel.
Oh, I think the one we watched is coming to PS4.
We aren't an invading army. We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and
This looks cool though.
You did. I like it so far.
we take back what was stolen.
I know.
And the people call us heroes.
Treasure hunt.
To others, we are rivals.
God of War.
Ha! Yeah, right. If that was Kratos, he would kill everyone in this room. With one hit.
Oh, it's gonna be 2 groups of people fighting battle royale.
That'd be interesting.
We are all
Could. I mean, yeah, probably. Could we have that online multiplayer?
Yeah, look at that. Looks like it.
Legends.
Robin Hood, huh? It's just like a really bloody Robin Hood game.
I don't know what it is.
Robin Hood. He's like the thief who steals from the rich and gives it to the poor. Temtem. Oh, I forgot about this.
Pokemon online.
Even the music kind of sounds a little bit like Pokemon. Man, we got Zelda copies, we got Pokemon copies. It looks fun though. I want to try it.
Like what?
I'm not sure. I'll look it up.
Asia. No. I don't know.
Yeah, it's cute. I want to try this. I would probably like this. I didn't try it for PC when it came out.
Before we wrap up, let's take a tour of Godfall. We've got new PS5 gameplay for this melee-focused action epic launching this holiday.
Yeah, we got nothing but a teaser so far. I want to see what this is. Oh, Gearbox is making this?
Gearbox.
Hello, my name
Hello.
is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall. On behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next-generation console. Please enjoy. So let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional teammates. Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic,
Okay,
and forbidden
this sounds
realms.
way better than I originally
The world
thought.
is split up into the elemental realms of
I want
earth, water, air,
Oh.
and fire.
Oh, yes.
Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay.
Yeah,
There
Borderlands
no
are looters too, so
microtransactions.
if it's
No
Gearbox,
waiting
then
for content.
Can be
It's
good,
all
huh?
in the game on day one.
Nice.
As you adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian knight, a godlike warrior able to equip valor plates, legendary armor sets that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat.
wow.
Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient valor plates lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall. First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. Our game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment or mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall. From a combat philosophy perspective, the melee combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid, dynamic, and interactive, embracing offense over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a result, you should always be moving and closing the gap on enemies. Also, you dominate the combat space, not the enemies, and the game rewards you for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig into the weapons themselves. In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes: the longsword, the dual blades, the polearm,
Give me a gun.
the two-handed warhammer,
Ooh.
and the two-handed greatsword.
No guns.
Each weapon
No guns for
class
Zrako.
has their own unique movesets and playstyles, ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play. As you defeat enemies in your adventures, you will acquire numerous weapons. For each weapon category, each weapon with their own
Oh,
primary
you can swap
and
like
secondary traits.
quickly between weapons.
At a
That's
later date,
awesome.
we will delve into the weapon classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now,
Nice.
we'll go over the dual blades and the longsword weapon classes. The dual blades are the fastest weapon class in Godfall,
I like it.
embodying speed, fluidity, and mobility. The dual blades are exceptional against soft, unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo.
That's
So
fun.
what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate inner focus, which is unique to the dual blades,
Hey, the
which
enemy had a
inflicts
gun.
massive
It's not fair.
damage in a short period of time. There's also mortal coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy, pulling the enemy towards you, like pulling a cable. Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot of
Yeah.
elaborate combo setups. Similar to dual blades, longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy attack finisher, which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets. Then there's Spiral Technique, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight fixed path.
Wow.
Notice there's a white flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack. If you press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield. If you press the shield button at the right time, you can also parry an attack. You can perform a light attack after a last-second shield block to counterattack with a powerful shield strike.
Nice.
The shield is great not just for defense, but also offense. You can aim and throw your shield, which will hit multiple nearby targets. If you tap the shield button just as you catch your shield, you can perform a powerful wave attack.
What? Damn.
You can
I thought you do so much.
the shield button to petrify enemies.
Shield hero.
And of course, you can perform an R3 ground finisher on enemies that were knocked down to the ground.
It's a big boy. Health. Is that health? Yikes. What?
I hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough video of Godfall running on the PlayStation 5. We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since our initial reveal back in December. We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter.
Oh, Gearbox is only
Facebook,
publishing it.
and YouTube. Thank you.
Counterplay Games is developing it. I see. That's cool. Yeah, I want to play that. Looks good. I'm worried about the combat. It doesn't look so refined yet, but I mean, like what you can do.
We hope you enjoyed this peek into the
is awesome.
future of PlayStation. See you next time.
I feel like detection, like hit detection, and like locking onto enemies and stuff. Looks like it needs a little bit more work. Looks fun though. Was that it? That was the last one?
Yes, that was a long one.
Let's see. Yep, that was it. That was it.
PlayStation.
Man. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. See you guys on the streams and catch you guys on the next videos. Take it easy.